Hey everybody, I'm Ashley Conrad and welcome to the Daily Muddy. Well, I'm back from a week in Florida with the fam. In true Florida fashion, it was hot as hell and it rained every day. But it was still a fantastic getaway. Luke and I took the girls and our moms to Disney and the beach for a really nice vacation. We made a ton of great memories and had a lot of laughs. And really, that's what it's all about. New experiences and some real quality time. Traveling is absolutely my passion. Aside from the Daily Muddy, that is. I'm excited to be back and even more excited to chat with our next Daily Muddy visitor, the director of 2x4s for Hope, about their upcoming fundraiser. There's a reason Harvey's Furniture has been around for over 75 years. Exceptional quality furniture, affordable prices, superior customer service. The only way to stay in business for over 75 years is to do things right. Harvey's Furniture. Our home, your home.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Okay, and with me now is Jordan Lentz, and Jordan is the executive director of 2x4s for Hope, and you're here to talk about this weekend's concert, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in to chat.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. Okay, so remind me of the name again. It's
Riverside Rally for Hope.
Okay,
yeah.
I keep forgetting it. But
no, you're good. It's a mouthful.
It is, but it basically is a fundraiser to help your efforts at 2x4s for Hope, which is an organization that builds homes for veterans, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I have seen a couple of them around town. I know that, how many have you done, to date?
So we have them kind of all over the place.
Okay.
So we have some that we've helped build directly, and then other ones that other non-for-profits have come in and ran with the mission as well.
Okay.
So
all right.
You can find, there's 3 right now in Logan County, which is Lincoln, Illinois.
Okay.
They have 3, and then we have 6 in Quincy now. We're about to build our second one in Rushville.
Okay.
In that community, that's super exciting. We've got one in Madison.
So all over.
Yeah.
Excellent.
They are all over the place.
Yeah, that's very cool. So 6 in Quincy, how long does it take? Sorry, these are just questions that I have about, and then we'll chat about,
Totally
the fun
Yeah.
stuff. But how long does it normally take, from start to finish when you have one of these?
Yeah, so the last one that we built here in Quincy, it took us a month. So from start to finish, from the day we kicked off to the day we gave it away.
That's not terribly long. I'm still working on a website that I've been working on for years. And you
yeah.
guys are building whole homes, so that's awesome.
Yeah, and they vary. And what we've started now is like each community, they're different. Like obviously Quincy has a lot more residents that maybe like Rushville has, obviously.
Right.
So their community may take a little bit longer, and that's fine. Like our end goal is just to produce a good quality home for a veteran.
Sure.
So let these communities do what they need to do. That way, our subcontractors can come in, take their time, maybe a 4-H group or a business wants to come in and donate their time for a day. So we can work with that. And it kind of helps with people, being burned out or anything like that.
Absolutely. So what is there, are there qualifications for a veteran, or do they apply, or what's the process?
Yeah, so we have an application on our website to either nominate a veteran or they can nominate themselves.
Okay.
We ask that they have, some form of income, whether it's Social Security or they're able to work or something of that nature. And then it kind of becomes like, an interview process, different things like that. And each community is involved with that, for their certain questions and interviews, different things like that. We just, our goal is for them to be good stewards of the homes.
Sure.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Have a positive, or create like a positive vibe surrounding the whole project,
want to
right?
help give back, want to help continue on with the mission, different things like that, get involved in the community.
Now, do you generally have veterans who are, able to, of course, help then with the next projects, some do.
Yeah, we have veterans that are younger, older, some are retired, some have children, different things like that. They're kind of all over the place.
Sure.
And we have some that, stay in the home for a little bit and then they move on to another home.
Okay.
They save up or they're able to get that medical treatment so they can get back to work, anything like that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And then as far as volunteers go, do you have so for Quincy, do you have set volunteers or do you have people, so you mentioned burnout, and of course you don't want the same group feeling like they have to come back, but I'm sure you have repeat volunteers, right? You have a group of people that you've come to kind of rely on, and then
Okay. So we have, it's kind of all over the board. Everyone kind of, we see often some people get really involved for 1 year, then they have grandkids, there's other things going on.
Sure.
So then we get new people in, different things, but we have people that are very loyal to the cause and always trying to either, if they can't physically be there, they're sending meals or treats or anything to kind of help with that.
That's awesome. Yeah. And then along with that, of course, donations, which is the reason for the cool concert that's coming up, right? So the concert is the 17th, is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a Saturday?
Yeah, it's going to be a full day. It's at Southside Boat Club.
Okay.
So Southside is putting on a dart tournament sign up starts at noon and it's going to kick off at 1.
Okay.
So 50% of the proceeds go back to the organization and 50% go to the winner.
Awesome.
So that'll kick the day off right away, and then Brushville, the band, is coming.
I heard they're great.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've heard, I probably have, but I don't know.
They have a great following.
Yeah.
I'm super excited that they get to come. I'm hoping the weather's great. They can be outside.
Yeah.
If not, we have a backup plan inside too.
Sure.
So they're coming. We're going to have Big Bro's Barbecue there.
Okay.
The Pizza Wagon's going to be there.
Excellent.
Tucker's Tables, the tables on the trailers, they're bringing 2 of those. So there's plenty of seating. And it's just going to be a really fun day.
Excellent.
So,
what time does it start?
So gates open at 5 for the concert, but if you come earlier, food will be there, different things.
Okay.
So we encourage everyone to come out.
Is it tickets before? Can you buy tickets before?
Yeah.
Or
Tickets are $20 at the gate. I believe the Leathernecks are helping out with the gate for us, which are awesome.
That's awesome.
And then you can purchase on our website as well. But
what is the website?
It is 2x4sforhope.org.
2x4sforhope.org.
And it's right on the homepage. Buy a ticket.
Yeah, go buy them. Absolutely. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be an awesome time.
Yeah.
And you have the next home is, you have the next one kind of on the docket, right?
So it's rolling. So the 24th of this month is the Rushville Tiny Home to kick off.
Okay.
So it's going from the concert to the next week.
Yeah.
So Rushville group, they are gearing up and getting ready to start building their first home. So
that's excellent.
Or their second home, I'm sorry, first of this year. So
So cool. Very awesome. Well, so you heard it. Go get your tickets. Go check out the band. Go check out the food. It sounds like it's going to be a great time.
Yes.
And of course, it goes to an amazing cause. So 2x4 for Hope. 2x4s for Hope is an amazing organization. And thanks for keeping that going. That's awesome. Appreciate it. It was nice chatting with you.
Nice chatting with you.
Thanks. Coming up, Bob Goff talks with Randy Phillips about the Stinson Airplane Convention flying into Baldwin Field this weekend. Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be. Before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan-favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Quincy Warehouse Bargains is your Quincy home improvement store. It's the only store of its kind in the Quincy area. We offer flooring, mattresses, area rugs, dining sets, couches, appliances, and much more. And have more products to come so we can better serve the Quincy and tri-state community. Our staff is ready to help you find what you need to make your house a home. Quincy Warehouse Bargains, 4100 North 24th Street, Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
Well, my guest today is an old friend. I'm not saying he's old, but he is a friend. Randy Phillips. Of course, he's behind the scenes and does a lot of great work for us here at Muddy River News. But one of his other passions is flying, and he's a member of the International Stinson Club, and your group has a big event coming up here.
We do. The September 15th through the 18th is the International Stinson Summit. And
that sounds fancy.
Sounds fancy, doesn't it? Yeah. So the story on this is, first off, I'll tell you what a Stinson airplane is, and we've got some video we'll roll underneath this. Stinson in the 20s, 30s, and 40s was a very popular personal aircraft. It was also used as a business aircraft. They were used by companies to ferry executives and salespeople to business meetings, and as a personal aircraft. You'd see the old ads in the magazines with, mom and dad's in his suit and we got a pipe, and the kids are out there on a blanket having a picnic, and there's the Stinson sitting in the background. Everybody was going to own one of these things after World War II. They had huge sales. In the early 50s, the Piper Company bought the Stinson Company and basically absorbed it. They bought it basically for the engineering drawings, things like that. So Stinsons have not been made since 1949. And neither have parts for them. So that can be a challenge sometimes.
Sure.
But we have had the Stinson Summit for, I believe this is the fifth or sixth one now. Typically we had in the past, we've had it in a town called Beaumont, Kansas. Beaumont, Kansas, if you look it up, if you can find it, a small town of about 25, 30 people. There's a restaurant and a hotel there that's been there since Stagecoach days. It was there during the big cattle movement out in that area with those steam engines coming through. The big giant wooden tower with the steam engine was still there. The hotel obviously has been updated and upgraded and everything. There's a restaurant there. But we would come in there, you land on a grass strip out on the edge of town, you taxi out onto the road, you taxi right into the middle of town, stop at the stop sign, look left, look right, make sure nobody's coming, right on through, and park right across from the hotel and tie your airplane down there. That's normal procedure.
Wow.
Because of the size of the hotel and because of the size of the town, we basically outgrew it. Last year when we had it there, I actually slept in my car while I was there. I couldn't fly out last year, but I went out. But the waitress, they have one waitress in the restaurant, and she just about went crazy, trying to keep up with us and everything. So we decided to move it around. We're going to start moving around every year. This year we're having it at Quincy. We will have it probably somewhere else next year and rotate it around to different locations. So the our meeting basically is we have tech sessions, we have speakers come in and talk to us about different procedures and different ways to do things, different ideas about how things could work better in the future. We've been involved heavily with other antique aircraft organizations, working with the FAA to try to get some rules modified and modernized a little bit for the fact that these planes are 75 and 80 years old. They've proved themselves, and every aircraft has to go through and complete inspection every year. If anything's wrong with it, it has to get fixed before it flies again. So we'll be out there for Thursday. We arrive Thursday. Friday we have tech sessions all day. Friday evening we'll have a little social get together. Saturday morning we fly over to Jacksonville, have breakfast over there with the local EAA chapter over there, and then we'll fly back and have some more tech sessions Saturday evening. That's when the public's invited. Public is invited to come out. We'll have the gates open. You can come out, walk out to the aircraft. You can look, talk to the folks that own them, see the aircraft up close. The Lug Nuts Car Club will also be there. So there'll be some antique cars and some hot rods and things like that out there. So it'll be kind of best of both worlds in that situation. We will have that from about 5 to about 7:30, sometime in that time range. Then we'll have our dinner, and then Sunday everybody leaves.
How many planes are going to be coming in?
Right now we have 20. I think it's 21 registered right now, and typically what happens with this sort of thing is people just show up, So we're expecting anywhere from 25 to 40, possibly.
And then, so you're going to come out there, and then many of them will stay in the hotels and stuff here.
Correct. And one of the great things about having it at Quincy, BET, the Bet on Bring Entertainment to Quincy grant program. We did get a grant from them. We applied for it, and we were able to get some money from that, and that helped cement the decision to bring it here. There'll be probably 50 to 60 or 70 people staying in hotels here in town. and of course buying food from different restaurants and different places around town, and also aviation fuel costs a lot of money these days.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
So that the equipment we have to put this on too is part of what they'll go.
So how many years have you had a Stinson?
I have owned a Stinson now for 12 years. My story is kind of unusual. I started getting my pilot license back in about 1980. Job I was working at, I got laid off that job, so about 10 years went by, I didn't do any flying. I was ready to solo. Literally the next time I was going to go over to Taylor, the little airport over at Taylor, I was going to solo. And I got laid off that week, so I had to stop flying. About 10 years went by, I was working at one of the TV stations here in town, started flying again, got my private rating, eventually got my instrument rating, got my commercial and multi-engine rating. I now have a high altitude endorsement, and high performance ratings, complex aircraft rating. I got to think what all there is. And now I'm a flight instructor as well.
Oh wow!
And I'm a part-time first officer for Dot Foods and their planes and stuff. So
well, sounds like a lot of fun. Having being flying in my family as well. My dad and uncle and cousins have all flown, and grew up in planes myself. And my grandpa was over spraying fields and stuff. So I want to sneak out and try to see some as well. So, but it sounds like a great event. And again, so if you're coming out, head to the airport this Saturday night between 5 to 7:30, 5:37 in that ballpark.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go out and see some really cool old planes.
Yep.
So thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Bob and Randy. That's all for today. We'll see you tomorrow with another Daily Muddy.